Welcome to WagerTalk TV. I am Kelly Stewart, joined today by Ralph Michaels and Brian Leonard of WagerTalk.com. Guys, let's talk some Big 12 football. This is not the most exciting game on the slate in the Big 12, but Baylor catching 2 touchdowns at Texas, total of 60.5. So Texas off that big win over Oklahoma. Is this a letdown spot for them, Ralph?
You know, I would think it tends to be. You know, you were a dog. You finally got over the hump. They had covered 4 straight against Oklahoma, but they hadn't won. And, you know, but I expected Texas to win. You know, here's just an incredible stat for future use in Texas games. Tom Herman, if you look back when he was an OC at Ohio State, learning under Urban Meyer, as a head coach at Houston, and now at Texas, is 22-1 ATS as a dog. The guy knows how to prep his team. Urban Meyer taught him how to do it. He does it very well, but now they're in a favorites role. Well, what have they done in a favorites role this year? They lose at Maryland outright. They led Tulsa 21-0. They only won that game by 7, 28-21. And they led Kansas State 19-0, and they only won that game 19-14. Learning how to play as a favorite is completely different from your hair on fire, playing from behind, playing as the underdog. You know, your opponent has that bullseye on their back. Now you have that bullseye. You know, Baylor may only be 2-4 on the season, but this is Rule's second year now. He's getting his players and he's getting his system in place. They've had a yardage edge against everyone except Oklahoma. And in that Oklahoma game, they had a 33-22 first down edge against the Sooners. I think the Bears are a very live dog.
I do think the Bears are a live dog, too. I watched a lot of that K-State Baylor game last week. I was on K-State plus 4.5, and multiple opportunities Baylor had to blow it, and that's a concern of mine, as we saw in the Oklahoma game, is that they tend to not play up to their level. But that team is still loaded with athletes. Brian, your thoughts on the Baylor Bears?
Yeah, the Baylor, the last 2 weeks, they've had 50 and 55% successful plays offensively. So the offense is really coming around. Now, granted, Texas is going to be the best unit on the field this week, the defense, and they're not used to playing those kind of defense. Even Oklahoma's defense this year isn't very good. But take a look at the teams that Texas has played. To me, they've all been disappointing. You know, Tulsa, USC's down this year. TCU, we thought was going to be good. They haven't really shown it this year. I'm sorry to say Kansas State and Oklahoma. So they played a lot of teams that have big names, but they just haven't been as good this year. And to touch on what Rolf said, talking about the Texas, the favorite and the underdog, is a dog in Texas games this year, 5-1. You go back further, 17-5, just playing the dog in Texas games has made you money.
Wow, 17-5. I guess I'm going to be on the Baylor Bears. Guys, make sure you like and share all of our videos. Want to share your thoughts on a game, give us some feedback, or suggest a video? Leave us a comment below and also be eligible to win a free week of service.